Hey guys, what's up? It's Steve. So today we're going to be taking a look at the FlameBoss 200 Universal Wi-Fi temperature controller. This is a universal temperature controller that's going to work with barrel cookers, cabinet cookers, offset cookers. I'm going to be demoing this on the Weber Smoky Mountain today. This device is going to let you both monitor and control the temperature of your cook from anywhere. So on phones, tablets, a computer, wherever you're at. What I'm gonna be doing is doing an unboxing, and then I'm gonna show you how to set it up, and then we're gonna smoke a couple butts on the WSM. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so let's go ahead and do a quick unboxing here. So here it is in the packaging. Okay, here is the fan. And then here are more pieces for the mounting bracket. This piece right here that's gonna mount up against your cooker. And here's your power for the device right here. And then it comes with two probes. So we've got a food probe and an ambient pit probe. Okay, so I wanted to show you just real fast how easy it is to set up the Wi-Fi. Once you enable the Wi-Fi through the menu, just like any other electronic device that you're going to be connecting to your Wi-Fi, you just kind of scan through the various networks. And so these are just a whole bunch of networks that I'm picking up around my house. And let's say that let's get back to one of these right here. This one right here, for example, was mine. Then you would just go ahead and click the menu button on there, and then if it has a password on it, you would just type your password in. So it took me all of about 2 minutes to set this up. Use the up and down arrows to type in your network password, and then you're all set. And what I really like about this device is that if there is a firmware update out there, it'll automatically download and install it for you. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how quick and easy it is to mount the blower manifold to our Weber Smoky Mountain here. So this is one of our bottom vents. You're going to leave the vent wide open, because this little blower bowl right here is basically going to seal completely around it. And so we just have this piece right here that comes through it like that. That's where the fan's going to attach. And this other piece is just, you're going to kind of screw on just like that. That locks that in place. And then we have a Phillips head screw that is just going to go straight through here. And then it's going to come into one of the vent holes with some washers on the back end, and you tighten that down, and that's going to lock it in place. All right, so now that we've got this good and tightened down, you just take the fan, and it's got this little catch right here, and it just goes in just like that. And then when you need to take it out, you just pull it straight back out. It's that easy. So that took us all of about 2 minutes to set up, so super easy. All right guys, we are out here. I've got the Weber Smoky Mountain fired up. I've got two large Boston butts on this guy. One's on the lower rack and one up here on the top rack. So again, the FlameBoss 200 kit comes with two probes. One of them is a meat probe. So we're just gonna take this guy and get this in this top butt. Get that good and dead in the center like that. And then here's our pit probe, or our ambient temperature probe, and it comes with this nice clip on the edge just like that. So you can see that there, nice little clip. And we're just going to clip this about 2 inches away from the butt here, just like that. And then we're going to go ahead and get the lid on. All right, and then just like I showed you earlier, we're just going to go ahead and take the fan, and it just snaps in just like that. Okay, so here is the back side of the unit itself. We've got the AC power plugged in here. This is going to be the plug-in for the fan right here. Then this is the pit probe. It's going to go into that slot. And then lastly, this is the meat probe. And you're all set. All right, so here's a look at the readout on the home screen here. You should be able to hear that fan firing away there in the background. It's getting to work. So I've got the pit set at 225 on the upper left. You can see the readout for the current temp on the upper right. The meat temp of that top butt is right around 40 degrees. You can control the temp of the pit right here on the controller just by hitting these up and down arrows. So, you know, you can move that up to 230. I'm going to pull it right back down because we're going to be cooking low and slow at 225. So again, you got a nice little readout there. It's going to be showing you kind of how your cook's going if you are out here by your cooker. But obviously, kind of the main focus on this device is controlling it remotely. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at that next. Okay, it is now the next morning. The butts have been cooking all night long. You can see there on the bottom where the top butt that I have the food probe in is at 183. So what we're looking at here, this is the myflameboss.com online dashboard where you're going to be accessing your cook in order to monitor and control the temps remotely. I'm on my iPad right now. You can do this on any phone or from a computer, really whatever you want. It was really easy to get set up. You just create an account and you register your device. It took me all of about 2 minutes to get set up, and it was incredibly straightforward. So they really did a good job on this. What we're looking at here is I want to walk you through the various options you have here. So like I said earlier, you can actually change the temp of your cook. Over here on set temp, we're at 225. So let's say we're kind of, you know, in a rush or we're needing this, you know, these butts to get done quicker. I can just come in here and back that up and change that to say 250 and just say submit, and it's saying update in progress and done. And so now you're going to notice on the lower left there, the fan is ramping up. So it's up to 15%, 16%, 18%. So you can see it's instantly ramping that fan up to get our pit up to temp. I'm going to go ahead and pull it back down to 225 because I'm not really in a rush. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to set up some of the alarms. So over here on pit temp, when we click that, you have the option, you know, just to turn this guy on or off. And then the difference limit there is just, you know, if you're set at 225 and that thing hits either 245 or 205, then it's gonna send you a text message if you have text messages enabled. So I purposely kind of tweak the temperatures out just to test that out, and it works really well. It just, you know, I was sitting there watching some football last night and it immediately sent me a text message. So you can set up audible alarms on the device itself, and I'll show you that in just a minute, but I want to show you how you set those alarms. And then lastly, go ahead and close some of these out right here so you can see this last screen. Okay, so on the bottom right for meat temp, you've got a notice only, and then when you drop this down, notice then keep warm. So an alarm for when it hits 195, and if we wanted to, you know, put in a warm temp in there as well, you could do that. I'm going to be pulling these, so I'm not going to be messing with that. So a nice little feature there as well. And then when I slide this up, you've got, you know, all kinds of graphing functionality here. Down here at the very bottom, there's an option to edit the cook title notes. You know, you can export out the raw data, really whatever you want to do. So I'm really impressed with this dashboard. Works really well. I haven't had a single problem with it yet during this long overnight cook. I also wanted to mention, in addition to text messages, if you've got the online dashboard open, it's also going to show you the alarms here as well. So you can see where it's telling me about a pit temperature is out of normal range, go check your smoker. That's basically the same thing it says when it sends you a text message. So multiple ways to get alarms there. All right guys, so let me go ahead and show you the end product here. We have a gorgeous looking boss and butt. Nice looking bark there. Again, the setup yesterday evening was really straightforward on the Flame Boss here. The only thing I had to do during this cook was to refuel right around midnight. I put some more briquettes in there and then added some more water to the water pan, but other than that, I never had to come out here a single time. I was just watching football with friends last night, slept all throughout the night, and then came out here and checked on it this morning. So the Flame Boss handled everything. So nice and straightforward, and really excited about this new product from Flame Boss. Okay guys, a couple quick just closing comments for you here on the Flame Boss 200 Wi-Fi unit. So if you've been following my channel for a while, you know that I review a ton of barbecue gadgets and equipment, and I try really hard not to be biased towards any one product or brand. There's obviously some competitors to this guy on the market. You know, some other Wi-Fi control devices. A couple of things that I really like about this Flame Boss unit is the just ease of setting up the Wi-Fi, of getting it mounted and installed on the WSM. It's going to be easy to install on other cookers. I really like the just the clean look of the online dashboard. I think they did a really great job developing that. And the only other thing I think probably that I'd kind of, you know, like to see maybe in a future models, if they had a couple more food probe inputs here, so you could monitor more than just one piece of food. But other than that, this, you know, I really had fun playing with this guy and doing this first cook on it. So check out all the links in the video description for Flame Boss's website, all their social media pages. Please let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and I appreciate you guys checking out this equipment review, and we'll see you again soon.